Joni, Stinky P, as well as T-Call.
Awesome stuff. Welcome to the PGL, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying your new accounts and using them wisely. But we do have some PGL standings to get into, speaking of all that PGL stuff. And actually, I'll let you take away the players because they've been doing some pretty crazy stuff recently. Put it lightly.
Oh, yeah. In 10th place, previously unranked, we got Chrissy Boss over at Neighbors Route 75. 9th place, also unranked, is Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin. 8th place, also previously unranked, is Devoided over at Roadside. 7th place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin. In 6th place, previously in 3rd, getting pushed back a good ton, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford. 5th place, previously in 2nd, we got Keeves over at Clearwater Corners. 4th place, previously in 7th, getting a good jump forward, we got Sloppy over at Mullins Bar and Grill. 3rd place, previously in 4th, is Diesel over at Eagle St. James. 2nd place, previously in 6th, is Nixon over at VFW Roseville. And in 1st place is Burgar over at Rusty Nail Thief River Falls.
Nice job to you players getting on those top 10 lists. But we do have Cons over Sammy's Pizza and Dad's Toys over at the Grillium. Not only Dad's Toys winning the large frame, but also the coverall. Nice job to all of you winners on that game. But great job to the PGL players. You guys are killing it this season, having a nice one. And, hey, huge shout-out to Nixon getting into the top 2 from 6th place. That's some awesome stuff. One of my favorite players in the PGL realm. But we do have some location standings to get into. And starting it off in 10th place, we got Scar to Spar in St. Paul. In 9th place, it's now VFW Dilworth. 8th place is Cabin Bar in Nicolette. 7th place, coming from outside of the standings, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. In 6th place, we have Rusty Nail, Thief River Falls. 5th place is VFW Northfield. 4th place is Miltona Liquor Store. 3rd place is Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. 2nd place is Mabel Liquor Store in Mabel now. In 1st place, finally taken over, is Poppers in Virginia. So nice job to all the locations and players. You guys are doing great. But as we are getting into this last game of Skull Bingo for this broadcast, keep in mind we got those total prizes rising over $22,000. We got the jackpot over $9,400 and only about 30 seconds left to get enrolled into this next game. So keep that in mind. Get your bingo faces on. Do what you got to do to make as much luck as possible for this next game. But after this, we will be getting into some Lucky 4 bingo to end the broadcast off right. And then afterwards, we got, Skull Bingo again from about 6 to 7. And then after that, from about 9 to 10, we'll have some more Skull Bingo. And, of course, from 7 to 9, we got some Wild Wednesday action happening. So definitely have a lot of fun tonight, guys. Hopefully you guys win some nice prizes. But until then, we got one more game of Skull Bingo and then another one of Lucky 4 Bingo. But we do have a little bit of Minnesota Wild news to get into. Minnesota Wild, Bill Guerin is keeping quiet around what free agents he might be pursuing. There's some general ideas of what kind of players he wants, but nothing more specific than that. But other than that, they announced that they signed 19th overall pick Liam Ogren to his rookie deal. He's probably still heading back to Sweden, but nothing really has been officially confirmed yet. On Sunday, the Wild also announced that they re-signed Nick Swaney and Mitchell Chaffee to identical one-year, two-way deals. And that's it for the restricted free agents in Minnesota. But, of course, as you guys know, we here at Pilot Games have teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. You can play the E-Tab game we teamed up with them for, Let's Go Wild, today at your favorite Minnesota bar. So definitely keep that in mind and let us know what you think about it. We love hearing your feedback about all the stuff we got here at Pilot Games. But, of course, just a quick reminder on that Pilot Games note that when you are playing anything Pilot Games related, take some pictures. We love seeing your guys' player pictures that you guys send in, especially if you're winning a jackpot, But before I get further into that, we do have Zachary over at Paradise Resort Bar, Pat Moore over at Garden Center Lane, and Dad's Toys over at the Grilliums, all of them splitting up the line prize. But back on that reminder. Sending those pictures. If you're winning a jackpot, you can hold your iPad up with the winning message, be like, hey, look, I just won like $2 billion. This is awesome.
It's like bragging rights.
Exactly. You got to do it. And also, even if you're not, winning jackpots, if you're just having a good time, hanging out with friends and family, playing some Pilot Games, send those pictures too, because those are just as good in our heads as well. But you can share any of those pictures you guys end up taking on Facebook by posting it with the hashtag Pilot Games. or even just by sending it directly to us at Pilot Games on Facebook, or you can email them to jackpots@pilotgames.com, and that is also a good method to send them in too. So definitely keep that in mind. Send in those player pictures because we do like getting them and seeing everybody around Minnesota having a good time. It's always it's a good feeling.
Oh, yeah,
it's a good feeling to see. But definitely some cool stuff. We do have a little bit of Minnesota Vikings news to get into. Let's see. It's Christian Darrisaw just talking about how high of a ceiling he has, a very high potential dude. And then Brian O'Neill, he's looking pretty good too. He's a top-tier right tackle in his prime. He's coming off a Pro Bowl appearance and is signed up to a long-term contract. So looking pretty good, for the tackle position for the Vikings for the future. But yeah, so definitely pretty cool stuff. Darrisaw, who did improve over the course of his rookie year, could make a leap in his second season if he can, start to become a little bit more consistent in his technique. O'Neill does have an extremely high floor, but still a little bit of a lofty ceiling. But we do have a winner. It's Batch over Jimmy's Food and Drink, taking away the large frame. Nice job to you, Batch. And then we have none other than Trashly over at Signature Bar and Player over at Titan Sports Saloon, ending the night off right. Nice job to both of you winners and the rest of them on this game. I like the name Trashly.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I have a couple. I have a family member named Ashley. I might have to use that one.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
100%.
Yeah.
But definitely, it exudes class, to be honest.
Yeah, because honestly, like, if your name's Ashley, if someone's not like, hey, what's up, Trashly?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
like, they're gonna love
exactly.
it.
Like, what are you doing? It is a great nickname, I got to say.
Yeah.
But, of course, you guys know we have teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for the ETAB game, Vikings Victory. You can pick out a letter in that skull bonus, and you can win some pretty big prizes in that one. So definitely check it out. Let us know what you think. But we do have some Jackpot Hunter standings to get into while we are getting into this next game of Lucky 4 Bingo. So I'll let you take away the top fives of the players, and we'll go from there. I'll take away the locations after that.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 5th place. Previously in 3rd, we got Chica over at William Coy's Andover. 4th place, previously unranked, is Billany over at VFW Blaine. 3rd place, previously in 2nd, is ORs over at Onamia Vets Club. 2nd place, previously unranked, making a good jump forward, probably because he took home the mega, the minor, and the major jackpot last night in Jackpot Hunter. Possibly. It is brother Nate over at Carbona's Pizza and Sports Bar Burnsville with a whopping 20,000 points. Came in from previously unranked. Good job.
Crazy.
And in 1st place, we got Funk over at Carbona's Pizza CR Billiards. Good job.
Awesome stuff to you guys. But now in the top 5 of the location standings, we got in 5th place Tasty Pizza Hangar 45. 4th place is American Legion Fridley. 3rd place is VFW Spring Lake Park. 2nd place is Onamia Vets Club. And now 1st place is still Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. Nice job to all the locations and the players. You guys are doing great in these standings, so definitely keep on doing what you're doing. But we got some awesome celebrity birthdays to get into, and we are going to just get through them real fast. I'm going to take away the first half of this, and I'll give you the second half.
All right.
So 1822, Gregor Mendel, Austrian monk and geneticist, discoverer of the laws of heredity. Very important. 1919, Edmund Hillary was born, explorer and mountaineer, the first to scale Mount Everest with Tenzing Norgay. 1929 was Mike Ilitch. He was an American businessman, founded Little Caesars Pizza, and the owner of the Detroit Red Wings and Tigers. Wow. 1930 was Sally Ann Howes. She was a British-American stage and screen actress and singer. 1931 was Marina Popovich. She was a Soviet Air Force colonel, engineer, and test pilot. She has 102 world records.
Wow.
1938 was Natalie Wood. She was an American actress, known for a lot of other stuff, but mostly for Rebel Without a Cause and West Side Story. 1945, Jake Scott, American College Football Hall of Fame safety, pretty good football dude. 1947, Carlos Santana, Mexican-American rock guitarist, obviously known for being part of the group Santana, Black Magic Woman. He also actually worked with Alice Coltrane, which is John Coltrane's wife, on a jazz fusion album, and it was awesome. It was really cool. I love Alice Coltrane. Cool. But happy birthday, Carlos Santana. I'll let you take away the rest.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1971, we got Sandra Oh, Korean-Canadian actress, known for Grey's Anatomy. 1978, Charlie Korsmo, actor known for being Dick Tracy and What About Bob. 1980, we got Giselle Bunchen, Brazilian supermodel known for being Victoria's Secret. In 1984, we got Troy Smith, American football quarterback, Heisman Trophy, great quarterback.
Yeah.
And in 1999, Ben Simmons, Australian basketball point guard.
Cool stuff. But we do have Trashley taking away the Lucky 4 bingo game. Nice job to you, Trashley. But I did see 3 of the numbers, and it was 3, 11, and 61. So
yeah, and 65.
Oh, and 65. So we got the 4. Nice stuff. So awesome stuff. Nice job to you, Trashley, winning on that last one. But, of course, we do have the most important part of the broadcast to get into. It's the player spotlight of this week. And this week, we decided to spotlight player over at Beers Tube in Grove Heights. They won an awesome jackpot of over $8,314 last week. So definitely awesome stuff to you, player. When they won that jackpot, they were supporting a great charity. It was the Spartan End Zone Club, MNG. Their mission statement is to promote supervised competitive football programs for the high school children of the community, to arrange intra and extra-city sporting events, and to instill in players the principles of sportsmanship, honesty, loyalty, courage, and respect for others. So it's a great message, great charity, and, of course, a great jackpot that player over at Beers Tube in Grove Heights won. But on that note, it always leads us back to whenever you guys play pilot games, your community wins. Have a nice Twins Wednesday, everybody, and we'll see you later.
Well, with 20,000 points. With 25,000 points in 4th place, we got VFW Blaine. 3rd place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 27,000 points. With 66,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And in 1st place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park, the reigning champions, already with 86,000 points in this Season 12.
Well, if they're going to do any damage like they did last season, I can't wait to see it. But make sure you guys are coming out each and every day from 12 to 1 to try your hand at that Twins Bingo.